What part of your personality do you fake? Around my friend I'm a much weirder person. But I always fake being serious around people I don't know because I get too anxious about whether or not they like me. Like when a customer is about to walk in the store at my gas station and I'm like, fuck please, don't come in here, I'm gonna kill myself. And then they walk in and I'm like, hi, how are you? Can I make you some fresh coffee? Maybe wipe your ass for you? And then they pay with change. I've realized the single greatest life hack in the world is this: just smile. Smile at everyone you meet, whether it's family, coworker or a random cashier, even if you're not particularly happy. It's inherently infectious. Everyone will treat you better, and most of the time you'll end up inadvertently making yourself actually happy as well. I often have to fake emotional responses to meet people's expectations, especially when someone says they miss me a lot, or even just saying I love you, and I know I have to say it back, even if I don't feel anything. When I was little, if my mum ever went on a trip, she would come back and tell me that she missed me so much, and that she just couldn't wait to be back to see her kids. She'd always say, "Did you miss me?" And me as a 7-year-old would be like, well, I didn't really miss you, because I see you every day and I knew you were gonna come back. I love you, but I didn't miss you. My mum thought it was hilarious, so she would always ask that, just to hear me say something along those lines. She still asks me that, now that I'm in my 20s. But I live far away, and I do miss her now. I'm a black guy who has no discernible accent. I code switch all the time depending on who I'm talking to. I'm fairly certain no one knows what my actual accent and speech sounds like at this point. Reddit woke up to 18,000 upvotes. Well, I'll be damned. That I don't care about my grades. I care, but I can't stop myself from procrastinating and not getting stuff done, so I just play it off like I don't care. Reddit, so apparently I might have undiagnosed ADHD. I'll definitely look into that. Thanks for the responses, everyone. Me. Day job: yeah, really good in front of the client. Will you lead this meeting? I'm the most junior on the team. Night job: you're a really great server. You're so good with people. Friends: you're so confident. I don't know how you do it. Inside: oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? How? I can't. Oh fuck, they're looking at me. What did they say? Shit. Internal tears flow, because I'm now freaking out about what this means I need to do now, and I just wanna cry myself to sleep in the corner like the emotionally stunted eccentric lady I am. Me out loud: I sure will, no problem. Oh thank you, I appreciate that. IDK, I just do it. All of it. I subconsciously make up a persona for every different person/group I meet, and subsequently maintain the ruse when in appropriate company. Then, when conflicting individuals come together, I get real weird. Edit: a quick edit to say the discussion stemming from this has been really interesting. Many of the replies have commented on the psychology behind the behavior as well as the good and bad points. It's nice to see camaraderie and criticisms in the comments. That said, I'm currently in work, and would like to take the chance to properly read and respond when I can. Being shy. There's some people that don't get to see my outgoing personality, because I don't want them to. It's not about meeting strangers or anything, but if I have a bad experience, or you do something I don't agree with, I can't feel comfortable around you, so I just be passive and quiet. Patience. On the inside, I'm screaming at you to hurry up. On the outside, I'm saying, no, it's fine. Take your time. For real, I get it. Take your time, dear. I fake empathy all the time in my job. Since I work in accounting, you'd think I have it down, but I've had a couple of client complaints in the past. I make sure bank accounts aren't drained, and all you really have to do is not give out your personal information to every website you come across. Too often though people do. Then they freak out about weird charges 2 days after they gave their CC information to a person asking for it on the phone. These aren't even elderly people. Simplest thing you can do to avoid seeing me is keep tabs on your credit, watch for weird accounts, and be super cautious about giving away personal info. As a very spontaneous person, this is scary. Like, does everyone around me have a fake personality? Do people pretend to care about me or my interests to avoid awkwardness? Thanks for the existential crisis, y'all. Pretending not to care about things. Yeah, I noticed all those little quirks you try to hide. That weird way you click your knuckles or wrist constantly, like some sort of compulsion. That you glanced at me for a half second when you entered the room. Or that my friend gets a hug but I don't. I wanted a hug too. I just pretend I don't care, because I want everyone to feel comfortable by going along with the flow. I also do care about your jokes at my expense, or at someone else's expense. But they're not here with us, so I'd rather we just have fun and relax rather than ruin the mood by bringing it up. Unfortunately, being extremely shy can be mistaken for stoicism. I'm not stoic, I'm just very awkward, and pretending that I'm not for everybody's comfort. Oh god, yes. The worst part is I work in a call center. Between the deadline and customer services, both inbound, thankfully, none of this harassing people stuff. Especially on the deadline, I get some really genuine people having a hard time on the line, and will worry about them so much, I end up giving them my email. I don't have a direct line, thankfully. I'll find myself checking up on their accounts months, sometimes a year or two, later to check all is still well, and, where they have an outstanding balance, etc., and haven't been able to pay it, I'll put a hold on their account for 31 days, etc. It may wear me out, but I like to give people the chances that I've been given at times, or that I could have done with. My devotion to my customers, well, the ones who are willing to help themselves, some just can't be helped, along with a medical condition, does mean that my 2 free days a week, not always Sat and Sun either, as I work every third Sat, means I'm left absolutely shattered on many of my days off. People ask why I do it, give so much effort, go in hours early, and stay hours late, usually unpaid, when I could be at home. Well, I believe that, if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing well. I'd want my family to have good service. If they were struggling, these people are also somebody's family. Edit. Thank you very much to the anonymous redditors for my first silver and gold. I feel so privileged, and I'm so grateful. I just do my job to the best of my ability. It's something my dad and grandma instilled in me from an early age. Being nice about people's kids. Like the type of people that shove their kids' pics in your face at work, and say, look at this, isn't it just the cutest? And I'll play along, but damn do I not care. I don't show my kids off like fearsome trophies, and yes, I still love them, and I'm proud of them, which some people question when I say that. Fear just really nobody's business other than mine, my family, and my close friends. That I'm fearless. I do things in my life that are out of my comfort zone, scary, and sometimes dangerous. People automatically assume that I'm not afraid to do these things, but that is very far from the truth. I'm afraid. I could tell them, but during my childhood I was taught that showing fear is a weakness, and I can't seem to get rid of this lesson. Admitting my fears is my biggest fear, and would be my bravest act, but I'm just not ready to do it yet. Maybe one day. Curiosity and interest. I don't know how to hold a conversation and it freaks me out to socialize, so I pretend I'm deeply fascinated by another person, and keep asking questions about their subject, faking my facial reactions along the way just to keep them talking, so I don't have to talk. People say I'm a good listener, and it makes me feel bad. A girl I did this to a few weeks later sincerely exclaimed that I'm her best friend now out of the blue to everyone. I felt like a horrible person, because somehow my actions felt wrong. I feign obliviousness, but not stupidity, so people are actually straightforward, or say what they mean outright without playing mean games or not saying what they want. It, oddly enough, helps with more open communication. Also, it's quite amusing to see people put in effort into being mean to me, then watch as I keep walking pretending that I didn't understand, or simply didn't notice they'd put in the effort. It makes them deflate like weight. My calm and collected demeanor. I had been in physical and emotional pain from a chemical imbalance for a number of years from a truly unpleasant experience that I caused, but felt that there really was no way that I could avoid. The toxicity within my body was next to unbearable for a while, and makes me wish that there was a way of revealing this internal discomfort. We have acne, frown lines, external markings from some internal health issues. I just wish that there were more. Thank you for watching. Please consider giving this video a like, and remember to subscribe, and hit that bell button, as we add new Reddit readouts every day. See you next time. Bye.